Alright, g'day everybody. Welcome to another episode of the wonderful world of Waikato Sheds. Now, where have I brought you today, Sean?
Well, as you can see, we got this big yellow building behind us, Konnect Fastening Systems. They're awesome. They help us out with all our screws, fastenings, bolts, touch-up paint, anything we really need to get the chute built. But yeah, come inside. We're in Torn Place down in Te Rapa. Come inside and we'll come meet the people in here.
Alright, can't wait to see what's inside. Let's do it.
Alright, Jace, we're here down at the Konnect. This is their little office and showroom.
And this is what I like to see. Lots of the gear for the guys on site. I know that Paul and Stan have been loving their Milwaukee gear that they got. Got a special through there.
Impressive wall they have here, isn't it?
Yeah, I've got a fair few of these things here, but you can always add a few more tools to the collection. I know Mark's all about the Makita. Paul and Stan on the Milwaukee train. So.
If you ever need any of this type of stuff, guys, just come down, talk to one of the people behind the desk. You'll meet Brendan soon. He's a very knowledgeable man, knows a lot about all this stuff and helps us out all the time.
Speaking behind the desk, shall we flip it around and see who is behind the desk, eh?
You can see this pretty face behind the desk here, Brendan down at Konnect. How's it going?
Hey Jace, how are you?
Yeah, good mate.
Sure.
Good.
How's things?
Yeah, good. So Brendan, come show us around your little office here, what's going on.
This is where we obviously supply everything for you guys.
Yep.
Give me a minute, I'll come around and show you around.
Sweet.
Hey ho! So, follow me, we'll take a little bit of a tour around here to see what you need. All sorts of things with you guys. You got your grinding cutting discs, silicone guns, you got your gloves for your safety, all your incidental bits and pieces, your tin snips, tapes, nails. Probably don't use too many. One of your main things is your drill bits. Got all sorts from your steel to your concrete drill bits, everything there you need. And then the wall I love, tools. Right through here, all your more drill bits and then your little packs as well. That is our biggest aim, is to be the one-stop shop.
That's awesome. So
absolutely.
If you don't have much experience building, and obviously kit set clients, they are more than welcome to build their own shed. We also encourage it. It's quite an accomplishment to build your own shed. Would you guys be able to help them out in terms of like tools and stuff and recommendations 100%. About what they should be using, what they shouldn't be using?
100%. They just need to come on in, give us a fair idea of what they're doing. We can do our best to point you in the right direction and supply you with the right sort of product that you need.
Awesome, man. Like, that's all we want, you know. Our customers are what we pride ourselves on, and our service as well. So as long as you guys are doing your part, we're doing our part.
Absolutely.
We always provide the best service we can.
Some of the more common ones, you've got your riveter. Obviously do a lot of riveting. Nice little battery powered riveter, makes life easy. Manual tin snips, or you can just get a nice pair of battery shears. Quick, easy, precise.
Watching the guys, I love the shears. They're so good. And with our custom flashings, you know, it's way easier to get the cut. If you can treat yourself to one of those, you can cut steel all day long, and then you're going to be hiding it behind the flashings. And I honestly think that they look like, I started using an old pair of Gilbos, and mate, the shears have made my life a lot easier. So they're great. You've got all the different offset snips and that as well.
Absolutely.
Yeah, be able to turn up the pans. There's a whole lot of cool tools, and hey, if you're going to build the shed yourself, why not treat you to the gear that you're going to make it the best possible?
Obviously, we put a few 100,000 screws for you guys all the time.
Absolutely.
Should we go and check out where we keep all our stuff?
Let's go.
Alright guys, as you can see, we're out the back here where all the business is kept. So Brendan, what do we got back here?
Screws, rivets, nuts and bolts. All the stuff you need for making a great shed. So we aim to supply everything straight away. If we can't, we've got a lot of branches across New Zealand. If we don't have it, we can get it pulled in a day or two. Boom, it's in your guys' hands, ready to go.
They always look after us. They always try their best to get things on site when needed. Sometimes couriers send them out, sometimes Brendan drops them off, sometimes he gets them to us and we get them to the builders. So you could be seeing a few faces around, but we always make sure you've got what you need. Come down the back and we'll have a look at some of our orders.
Here is where we keep most of your guys' Waikato Shed orders. A couple of different places for them, because obviously we do so many for you.
Yeah.
You explain it, mate.
Awesome, yeah. I mean, I'm just looking at these, I'm seeing the names. Emlyn, this is a great little shed we're going to be building over in Tamahiri. Consent free, just under that 110 square metres. Concepts Group, that's a kit set we're going up into in Auckland. Hollingsworth, I know we've got the pad going down for that shortly. That's a massive shed house that we're doing. Fladgate, that's a beautiful shed that we're going on down Kihi. The Martins, that's going to be up in Hampton Downs. That's getting built shortly. McGee, been working on that shed for a while. Had to do a few things with the council. Building over a stormwater drain and upper hut, but we're getting that kit ready to go down. Now you flip it around here and you can see Cato 1. This is just one shed and just all the roofing screws and that we're going to need. We're sent 3 huge kit sets down into central Otago, and they're going to be for cherry orchards. So that's awesome, you know, like we love the mighty Waikato and we're always building awesome infrastructure here, but we're sending out massive kit sets nationwide because New Zealand's the best and we love it. Alright, so that's some more of the screws there. Then you look over here, another pallet. I see my mate Castleton over here. This is the 432 square metre shed house that we've got going down Te Awamutu. So you can see how many screws, nuts and bolts that are going into it, and we're all prepped up. Boys were talking earlier, and one of the things I want to shout out Konnect for is with all the supply chain issues, there was one firm that never let us down. We always had the nuts, the bolts and the screws that we needed, so that was awesome. So, and I think we might even have a few more around the corner here. If you follow me round, keep going, back it up. Mitchell shed, I know that's getting constructed next month. Ludlam, Meads, probably gives you an indication of how much work that we've got going on. Hauraki Golf Club, the men's shed in Morrinsville, all of these here. So these are all just jobs that are going out in the next month or so. These guys already got all of this stuff ready for us. That shows the sort of planning Sean and Shane are putting in with Brendan to make sure that we've prepped up, ready to go. It can sometimes feel like we may have a magic wand to make these sheds happen, but there's a lot of work that these guys put in to make sure it's happening. Let's jump back to the boys and just check out a few other things that are going on.
Alright guys, as you heard, it takes a lot of planning between me and Brendan as well to make sure we're timing everything to get on site correctly. So one of the processes that we do is I'll come down maybe once a week, once every 2 weeks, and just explain to Brendan which ones are kits, which ones are builds. So Brendan, explain with the kits and builds what happens. Why do I need to give you that information?
Well, we get sent through the information about what goes into making the order, what we need, what we require, and then Sean will let me know, and he's like, right, that's a kit, cool, that means that I need to get an address from Sean and I send it out directly to customer. And otherwise, if it's a build, Sean brings his trailer in and we just start loading up all the gear onto his trailer and he disperses it the right way.
Like I said, we really appreciate it a lot and it makes our jobs a lot easier, and we couldn't do it without you. But we do a lot, they do a lot more than just for us. They do a lot for the Waikato and other construction companies as well. So talk us a little bit about what you got through here and what you guys can offer.
Well, I mean, we can do anything from all our MyTech bracketry for fastening through to jib screws. I mean, just down the aisle beside me here, we have quick drive screws. We've got nails for your nail guns, or we've got your loose nails if you still like the old hammer action. As we roll up the aisles, we've got our different types and different colours of rivets, all sorts of different screws. I mean, we can supply you your super stick tape and all your oddballs. If we don't have it here, we aim to be your one-stop shop. We'll get it for you. We've got nuts, bolts and washers down about 3 aisles. Touch-up paints, because, you know, you never know what Sean's like on site. And then we get up here into the main part of what we supply with your roof washers and all your other size screws and your silicons.
Cool, thanks Brendan. Obviously, like I said, one-stop shop. Come down to Konnect Fastening Systems, just in Torn Place in Hamilton. They'll look after you, they look after us. But yeah, like I say, thanks again guys.
Cheers guys, thanks a lot. And I'll tell you one thing, great guys to work with, highly recommend them.
Awesome. Alright, cheers for watching,
Brilliant.
guys.